Hey guys, and welcome to Maddie Draws. Today's video is another character designing video because y'all seem to really love that the first time. The question of the day is, what's your favorite musical, as a little hint to what this video is. What am I saying? You read the title and saw the thumbnail. Okay. Anyway, hope you enjoy. So today I'm gonna be designing Catherine of Aragon from 6 the musical into a Pokemon trainer. I've done a video on 6 before and it did surprisingly well actually. It's my first video to hit 1,000 views and 100 likes, so I want to express my gratitude right now. Thank you so much. Seeing the numbers grow like that every day makes me so happy. Thank you guys. But anyway, let's talk about the actual drawing. The first one is Catherine of Aragon, of course. As much as I want to just skip to Anne Boleyn, I want to do this in the proper order. No shade to Aragon, by the way. I'm just really biased towards Boleyn. I don't really have a clear thought process when designing her. I had no idea how to turn her fabulous costume with the puffy sleeves and the 16th century style neck hole collar thing. I don't know what you would call that, where your chest area would just look like a rectangle. Hopefully I'll have a picture of her on screen so you could reference it. And also her glitter skirt thing. Anyway, I was saying, I had a really hard time thinking of what casual outfit to put on her, let alone turning that outfit into something a Pokemon trainer would wear. All I know is that I love her silhouette and I want to keep it. Also, this is the first one I designed, so this is definitely not my best one. I've already started drawing and designing the other ones, and so far, Boleyn's design is my favorite. But like I said, I'm biased. I gave the 3 Catherines kind of different nicknames so I can differentiate them in my mind when I talk to myself, quote unquote, while I was designing them. So, Catherine of Aragon, I nicknamed her Cat. It might sound kind of weird at first, but as I spend more time with her and her design, I feel like that nickname really fits. You'll just have to see what I named the other ones in the next videos. This is just a fun little thing I did that I thought I should mention. I should have assigned the queens with different trainer classes, if you know what I mean. Like, Catherine Howard would fit right into the beauty class trainer, and Anna of Cleves would be like a punk or a rocker or something. But I really thought about it. If I did that, it would just be me putting some casual clothes on them and shoving a Pokeball in their hand and giving them a Pokemon. That would be kind of lame, so never mind. I put a lot of thought and research into the Pokemon I gave each of the queens. I read all the Pokédex entries and stuff, see if it fits the queen's personality and story. I was stuck between Bennett and Mimikyu for the same reason, which is kind of sad actually. All of their backstory is sad, and so does a lot of Pokemon actually. Both Mimikyu and Bennett both have a history of being forgotten or not loved, kind of like Cat. I feel so bad saying these things. I'm so sorry that you have to go through all of those BS. Anyway, I ultimately decided to go with Mimikyu for presumably obvious reasons, because of their matching colors. Mimikyu is dominantly yellow with black accents, and Bennett is mainly black. Also, Mimikyu is in my top 10 favorite Pokemon, so yeah, maybe I'm biased again. I feel like I drew her too short, I don't know. I'm really bad at estimating height in drawings and also in real life, honestly. I planned out all their heights just to help me draw them properly and also draw them to scale with the Pokemon. I love being really accurate and researching everything. People say I'm a perfectionist. I don't see it. You'll see this later, but I made these information panels about the trainer and the Pokemon, and I put it next to them because I think it's kind of fun to write them a tiny bio. This is inspired by Ray, aka GinjaNinjaOwO. Again, I love her. You might have noticed from the style of intro I do. I feel like some people are offended that I didn't give credit for taking inspiration from her style video intro, so I'm saying it now. The little animation, if you can even call it that, at the beginning is inspired by her and also some other artists as well, but mainly her. I'm not trying to claim that as my own idea. Plenty of people do this style of animation. So sorry, I'm just really paranoid about these things. Anyway, as I was saying, I took the inspiration of the bio thing from her comics, Nusray and Lizzie Lock. I'm actually gonna list the link to her channel and both comics in the description. Hopefully I remember to do it. So in these comics, especially in Lizzie Lock, cause it's my favorite right now, when we are introduced to a new character, we get the bio panels that kind of describes their personality. The cool and really creative gimmick that I could never take credit for because I'm not that smart is the fact that she uses Pokemon natures and personality types instead of a normal sentence or a few words. I had a lot of fun picking out the nature and Pokemon specific personality types for each of the queens. Oh wait, it just occurred to me that some of you might not know what those are, so I'm just gonna really briefly explain it. So each Pokemon can have a nature, which actually matters in the Pokemon stats, and personality, which I don't think matters too much to the stats or the Pokemon's performance. I don't know. I read up on it a little bit, but I don't really know what it does. You can find this in the Pokemon summary, and depend on its nature, one of its stats might be decreased and another might be increased. And there are also a few natures that do nothing. It also has more functions too with the flavors, the Pokemon likes and dislikes. It's actually really confusing if you don't play a lot of Pokemon. I don't really understand it myself. Anyway, I picked out the nature and personality for the queens by myself, but I actually caught their companion Pokemon in my copy of Pokemon Shield, so I can get a more authentic personality for them. It's like as if the queens caught them herself. I actually had a blast training a full team. Well, technically, because I can't catch one of the Pokemon I picked for one of the queens in Shield, because it's sword exclusive. Ugh, I hate those. Anyway, I trained them all up, played with them, and made curry with them. It was really cute and fun. I haven't even talked about the actual reasons why I picked these traits for Kat. Oops. Those random side tangents always carry me away. I gave her adamant nature because no way, there's no way. No. My horrible singing aside, she's somewhat stubborn for the same reason. I'm not the most creative with her because at this point I haven't found the list for all the personality traits yet, so I just chose the ones I've heard in the past. Oh, and also I gave all the queens level 100 because, you know, they are literal queens. It seemed appropriate. You might be wondering why my display looks a little bit different this time around. Well, at first I was trying to draw on my iPad like I usually do, but I don't know what happened. My iPad was freaking out nonstop. You might have noticed me struggling with the line art near the beginning part. So I moved to my trusty old pal's computer and Wacom tablet. Gosh, I cannot speak. Anyway, let me tell you, when you've been drawing on an iPad or any kind of screen tablet for a while, and then you went back to the cheap mouse tablet again, you're gonna be kinda taken aback by how much control you don't really have over all the lines. Now I know why most professionals use Wacom Cintiq with the screen instead of the cheaper Intuos I have. Again, I'm not throwing shade at the cheaper tablets. I made a lot of art that I'm proud of on my lavender. That's what I called my Intuos tablet, by the way. And you can make something you're proud of too, no matter what drawing tool you have. Heck, I used to have only my finger and an iPad mini. Even though I don't have the privilege of using the sweet pen pressure we all love, I managed. I'm not proud of those drawings anymore, obviously, because it's about 4 years old now, but I still feel nostalgic for them sometimes. If you want to see those old drawings, you could scroll all the way down my Instagram feed, but I don't recommend it. But I would recommend you check out my Instagram anyway, because that's where I post a lot of art, even the pieces I don't make into Speedpaints. The link will be in the description. This might be turned into a series, I don't know. We'll see how this video does. If this video does decently, that's all I can hope for, honestly. But if this does well, I might continue with the 6th theme until I design all of the queens, or I can design characters from other fandoms as Pokémon trainers too, if you guys want. Feel free to suggest your favorite fictional characters in the comments, and there's a chance that I will choose it. That's gonna be all from me today. If you made it this far, might as well give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. Both would be really appreciated. Also, if you wanna, don't forget to answer the question of the day, which is, what's your favorite musical? Thank you so much for watching as always, and I hope to have another video up very soon, so I will see you then. Smell you later! I always forget to say this, but hope you enjoyed the rest of the speed paint. Thank you, bye!